Hello, I'm Richard Hooper, and this is SatTV Week. Now, please be joined by Javier, who is the project coordinator of ORU-BOAS. Javier, thank you for joining us today.
Okay, thank you to you also.
Let's start with an update on the present status of the project.
Yes, ORU-BOAS is a project that is financed by the European Commission. We have recently passed the preliminary design review successfully, of course, and we have already defined this ORU concept. ORU is the orbital repairment unit that we are developing. We are now starting the detailed design phase and also the validation process. And well, the project is running fine as expected. So well, we are happy with the project development.
Now, can you explain more about the technology behind the versatile plug-in module?
Yes, well, the project is based on a plug-in module concept in order to allow the design of a modular satellite for future applications. This plug-in concepts is applied for different types of components for payloads and with standard interfaces, interaction with other orbital repairment units or robotic elements. And the idea of this plug-in operations is to be used for on-orbit services, such as maintenance, assembly, or logistics, both for hardware and software levels, in order to facilitate the payload re-engineering for obsolescence or for upgrades of different parts of the satellite.
Now, you are part of a consortium of 6 partners from 6 EU countries. How difficult is that to coordinate?
Well, indeed, it's not very difficult because it doesn't imply a big effort. Most of the partners are well known. We are already participating in different projects. Also, now we are working with some of them in other parallel projects with similar scopes, similar content. So in some way, the cooperation is good and the partners are very collaborative and, of course, complementary. So indeed, although it could be 6 partners from 6 European countries, at the end, the space business is a very small business, so it's not so difficult.
Now, I notice you're using AI in the orbital replacement unit for the coupling operation. Is AI proving to be a game changer in space operations?
Yes, the AI has been used already in space operations and global navigation and other communications. So this kind of machine learning algorithms has been used for monitoring the spacecraft and other applications. And now, of course, it's part of the, for example, the outer space data transmission, for data analytics. For example, SpaceX is using this machine learning for the optimization of the landing system. So there are a lot of applications that are already in place and with a big future in order to increase this intelligence and artificial final solutions. Yes.
Now, looking forward, if you can protect and preserve satellites already in space, will fewer be launched? Will this have a positive effect on space debris?
Yes, of course, because the different processes we are now developing in this project are in principle for enhancing on-orbit services applications that in some way are going to contribute to the protection of the space in future ecosystems, where the space mitigation and debris mitigation is very important. So the project is aligned with the current clean space programs from ESA, that is also provided in orbit services and the orbiting in order to increase the life station of the different satellites. So the idea is to go to a safer and more sustainable space systems with taking into account this modality and also to be more sustainable in the future. Yes.
Well, you sort of partially answered my last question. The future of on-orbit operations as we move forward. How do you see that going? Is this going to be the answer to making space sustainable?
Yes, indeed, yes, because these on-orbit operations will allow to increase the space accessibility, simplify the infrastructures. We are working out in other projects where the assembly of big structures in the space is going to be done by this kind of on-orbit operations, all the kind of maintenance, repairability, life station. So in some way, it is to contribute to a space more sustainable. Yes.
Javier, sounds very interesting. Thank you for joining me today.
Okay, thank you to you also. Thank you.